For me, one of the most important abilities for a leader in his role as a leader of teams is the ability to keep the overview. Why I'm saying this? Because I've seen many people struggling with keeping overview because they're or too much focused on details or too much focused on results. I believe that in working with teams, three elements are important. We call it the model of the 3 Ps. And 3 Ps, these 3 Ps have to be in balance. The first one is that we say it's about product. It means that every team needs results. And it's your task as a leader of the teams to get the results together with your people. And we say you do it with people. So the second P is about people, is about the process, is about how do you deal with people, how do you help develop your people in order to get the best out of these people, in order to get the best result. So it's not only the product is important, but also the people, the process of the people you work with. The second and the third part is what we call procedure. Procedures, in a sense, it's more this managing part to organize how to say, all these procedures, all the lines in order that the product can be reached. For me, it's important to be able to see what's going on in your team, to keep the things clear. Therefore, I always call it you have to keep this bird perspective or this helicopter perspective. What do I mean by that is that you have to take enough distance and enough time for reflection to be able to see what's going on. To see what's going on, do we reach the product with our people? How do people interact with each other? And are procedures clear? Do people know what they have to do, how they have to do it, and what is their specific role? Easy to say, I always say, but very difficult to do, because what I see is that people have this tendency to jump into operations. Where the little fire is going on, what needs attention, we have a tendency to jump into the operations. But if you jump too much in operations, you don't see anymore what's going on. And the second thing is when I say to take time to stand still, to stop, people say, well, we don't have time to stop. I think in French they say reculer pour mieux sauter, what means that take time to stop in order to go faster afterwards. But I see that's very difficult, especially in the mind of managers. It's very difficult to say stop to yourself. But I believe if you can say stop to yourself to reflect, to see what the things that are going on, you can give that back to the people in your team. And I think for me that's the most important, that the overview means the ability to stop the team when things are not in balance. When we go too quick, when things are not clear anymore, when people are not listening to each other, when there are conflicts in the team. It's not a problem that things happen, I believe. It's a problem if you as a manager are not aware that these things are happening, and so that you're not able to do something about it. For me, in order to learn, I think it's important to become more aware about what is the impact you have on others. And I think you can only learn about this impact on others if you ask for feedback. Feedback from colleagues, feedback from direct reports. That can help you to be more aware. And in that sense, I don't believe you have to, in learning, in becoming a better manager or becoming a better leader of teams, you don't have to become another person, but be more aware of what are the pitfalls of your own style, your own personality. And therefore, I think it's very important that you know yourself, that you know your qualities, that you know your pitfalls, that you know your challenges, and that you become more aware in dealing with these challenges. And for me, there, asking for feedback is important. And that can lead to my second, let's say, in Belgium we call it my dada. It's something that triggers me, that I think is very important, is that the ability also in teams to create an open and authentic atmosphere where people can say the things the way they are. For me, the most essential of this overview is that you are two things. Being able to take enough distance to be able to see what's going on, to see that things are clear, that people are with you. And the second thing for me in overview is the ability to reflect, to take time, and to take time to see what's going on with yourself and with your team.